Hello again, everyone. Welcome to my happy place. I hope it becomes yours as well. Today, we're going to work on this circle card that is kind of like a die. And I actually, I get some of my best ideas from Facebook these days. Let's see here. So, a lot of these dies from this Kokora Studio are really cool, right? And if you want to purchase a lot of dies, I'd say, this company does have some really neat dies. However, I don't always have the money to, purchase die after die after die. So I thought I can recreate that in Design Space because I do have a Cricut that I need to use. So what I did was I recreated this in Design Space, and this is what I came up with. So these are, what I did was I recreated this piece. This piece was already in Design Space, right? So that was easy enough. And I recreated this in Design Space. I basically just took a circle and then took, I think I ended up taking rectangles and unlocking them and making them a certain width and then just placing them where they needed to go so that it ended up looking just like the die, right? And then what I did was I went in and I contoured each shape. And by doing that, it left me just the individual shape, right? Because I wanted each one of these to be a different pattern or color. And I wanted it to have some white space around it, just like in the picture, because I kind of liked that. And it does kind of look like a circle quilt. So after I contoured it, I took the shape and I moved it down a little bit in size. And I did that for each one individually. And then I ended up with this. So, and then I decided, well, wouldn't it be kind of cool to have this as a card? So I made sure that it would fit in a 6x6 envelope. Yes, they cost more to mail. However, I end up giving 6x6 cards to family that I would see, and that way I don't have to spend the postage in mailing it, right? All right, so I made 2 of these so that we could have a back for our card as well. And let's move that to the back. All right. And we're going to move this up here. So what we need to do is so we're going to get our nice little scoreboard. I really wish I need to get a smaller scoreboard because most of the things I need to score are not this huge. And see how I've like drawn lines in it to make it easier for my old eyes to see. All right, so we're going to score this back piece. And we are going to score it. We're going to need a little bit to what if we did it? Let's try doing it from here to here. So we're going to score it right there. And that should work. I'm hoping. So we want to bend it this way a little bit. All right, so we can put this away. All right, so we have that. Now we're going to work on the front here. And we're going to glue this down. Make sure we're still recording here. I love these quilt cards. I've actually, I don't know if that's actually what they're called. That's what they look like to me. And I enjoy quilting as well. So I think maybe that's why I kind of like them. All right. And we're going to stick this right in there. And then all we have to do is simply simply put the pieces where they belong. But I do want to say, when I was cutting them out with the Cricut, I made a couple of them, like this piece and this piece, I made the same color so that I could cut it out of the same fabric. I mean, the same pattern. This piece and this piece, I made the same color so I could cut it out of the same pattern. I did just use scraps. I used, small little pieces. This one I decided to do on its own, and I did that one on its own as well. But you could, like I could have done, you could have only used 3 pieces of paper. You could use solids. You could, use solids and emboss them, which might be kind of cool, which we might try with another thing, because I made a smaller version of it too, which I'm going to show you here in a minute, because I knew this wouldn't take very long. So here we go. Because I had really all the prep work for this done, pretty much. So we're just going to eyeball these, glue them in to where they go in their spots. And the only other thing that I can think of that particular die had, that Design Space did not have, which I kind of wish Design Space would come up with, because it's very popular. And I have kind of found another way around it, but it's not totally great. You can get one of these tools here. And if you go on the opposite side, which you would have had to do before you put this down, you can kind of do an embossed stitching line around it. And I think this tool is made for fondant, or for the purpose of clay. But that does work. Or you could just use, which I'm going to do, your black pen and just go around it with a stitch line, like so. I really enjoy the challenge. Whoops, did I forget to put that one in? I did. I forgot to put one in. Put that in a second. do enjoy the challenge of trying to recreate something in Design Space, I must say. I'm often seeing something and trying to recreate it. Now, they had a double stitch through here, but in reality, that would not be the case. If it was a quilt, there would not be a double stitch. There would be a single stitch. So I'm going to only do a single stitch through here. Just like that. And so we're done with that. Let's put this last piece in that I had forgotten here. Let's see. I don't know how I did that. Can't forget a piece. There we go. That piece is in. Oh, and we need to glue this together. So I'm going to put some glue here and then some glue here to glue this together and make it a card. And you might want to do that part first before you glue this down. Just so that, because this is a little topsy-turvy now, although it can lean that way, but it's not going to sit just perfect. So I'm a little bit annoyed with that, but that's okay. So we also had on this card, if you recollect, there's a flower, some flowers, and a butterfly. So we're going to do that. I have my butterfly here. My butterfly is actually a little bit big. I kind of want to crease him a little bit. I just creased him in his body a little bit because I want his wings to stick out some. And let's put some flowers on here. And they don't need to be real big. I like that color. It definitely picks up from there. We could use a pink for sure. Got a smaller pink here. Got some pinks. Maybe a yellow. Let's mess around with these a little bit. A couple more blues here. Let's see what we end up liking here. All right. So it is cold here. Oops. I don't know about for you guys, but it is definitely cold here. It's supposed to be a little bit warmer today, but the kiddos did not have school. because it is so cold. Hold this for a second. Just to make sure it stays in place. I need to redo my nails. I broke a couple of my nails this morning. So, oh, it does not want to stay there. Why is that? Come on. Stay down. We'll leave that sit for a minute, and I think I want a blue flower like right here. And then maybe a pink one up here. Just to kind of balance it out. So 3, 4, 5. That looks good. Now we're going to put middles in them. And these are usually the right size, I think. Let's make sure. You might hear a little bit of noise. It is trash day and the trash men are here. Can't get that to turn over today. Turn over. Nope. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. So let's put a little bit on there and get that in there. If I can get this one turned over. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's still not right. Oh my goodness. Oh, I lost that one. I lost that one. There we go. Put that one there. And let's do this one here. And then these can be a little bit bigger. Because they're bigger flowers. There we go with that one. And that one. All right. Now, put those away. Let's put our flowers that we didn't use away. Oops. Okay, we need a sentiment. Let's see. How about wishes? Wishes could mean a lot of things, right? Wishes for happy birthday, wishes for a speedy recovery, wishes for peace, wishes for love. Could be anything. So let's get a piece of paper here and stamp out wishes real fast. there is a piece of hair right there. Let's try this again. Between me and my dog, I swear, we shed a lot. Why is that looking like that? That looks better. All right. I was rocking it too much. Let's get this off of here. Wishes, 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 wishes. There's the trash man. Poor guys, they have got a cold job today, for sure. It is freezing out there, and I hope they're dressed warmly, because I would not want to be doing what they're doing today. That is for sure. I feel sorry for anybody that has an outdoor job today. And I'm grateful that they are here doing their job and taking our trash. But I feel bad for them for sure. All right, let's trim this off here. And do that. And I think I want it to be about that long. I'm going to show you why, because I think we should do this. And I think we should put, let's see what tiny little stitch lines would look like around it. Yeah, I think that would be fine. I'm gonna do tiny little stitch lines around this. And we're going to put it there. And we're going to get a couple humpers. And we're going to hump it out. Breaking all my nails, making it harder to get all these little things off of here. Can obviously tell I'm right-handed and not left-handed, although today I broke a nail on my left hand. So, all right, how's this butterfly doing here? We're just going to kind of center that right there. And what do we think? Do we like it? What should we put on the inside? Well, this isn't staying very well. We need to put a little bit more glue there. A little bit more glue there. Give it a second to let it dry. It does dry really quick, but there we go. Perfect. We do need to put something on the inside of it. What should There we go. For the inside. And it stands up really good. Whoa, hurrah. It will roll. Very cute. I did want to show you that I did do a smaller version of it that I thought could be used for ephemera. And so we'll put that together real quick. Just like that. That was an extra piece. I don't know where that came from. Just like that. And you could always, let's see, I've got some little tiny flowers here. I don't have any little tiny butterflies, but I do have some little tiny flowers that we could add to it. That, or if you don't have these little flowers, you could use, you could add some flatbacks to it. You could add, let's see, let's put one here, and let's put one here. And let's put this blue one here. And let's put a pink one. We only need one. There we go. Up here. You could add those to bling it out a little bit. But that would be a really cute piece of ephemera to add to your project, card, or I don't know, pop it on a scrapbook page or something like that. And the other thing I thought about is you can use the negative to also, the negative that you cut out of the circle, you know, because when the Cricut cuts a circle out, you can use it to design something as well, if you so choose. But you could use it. I have the big one and the little one in here, so it's a little bit confusing here. Here we go. I think that one goes there. Yeah. So, yeah, it's kind of like putting a puzzle together, but you could use the negative to make something as well. Depending on what color it is, it actually could be kind of cool. If it was gray, it would almost look like that that Star Wars thing. I don't know what it's called because I'm not, but I have seen it, so it would kind of look like that. But anyways, you could use it, and it would turn out really cool. So that's our project for today. Our little wishes circle quilt card and the piece of Averna that we made. Pretty cool, right? I don't know. We could, no, it's kind of big to go in there. Could make it smaller even and put it in a smaller version in there, but that would be really hard to do. But all right, so thanks for stopping by my happy place. As a new channel, my likes, comments, and subscribes mean a lot. So hit the like button, subscribe, share, and comment below with your answer to this question. What do you think of using Design Space to recreate dies that you do not wish to or you're not able to purchase? I'd like to know your thoughts on that. So let me know. And have a great day. See you next time.